Stephen here from INEXTERIORS Painters and Decorators, and you're watching INEXTERIORS TV. In this video I'm going to show you how to paint behind the radiator along with a top tip. So with that said, let's do this! The tools of choice for this little task is a 15mm Sash brush, a little Fitch paintbrush, a 2-inch paintbrush and a long arm rad roller. This is the radiator that we're going to be painting around, but before you start painting behind it, just check that there's not loads of cobwebs and that first. First of all, I'm going to paint the underneath of the radiator just above the skirting board, and for this I'm just using a combination of a little Fitch brush and a Sash brush. Don't worry too much if you get paint on the piping as you go along. You can quite easily wipe it off. I mean, you see this plastic piping set up. It's more common on new builds. On the older properties it's copper. But what I am having to do here is cut the green into the skirting board, because I'm not painting the woodwork on this job. I'm just literally changing the wall colour to a green. If you would like to purchase some of the similar tools used in this video, please feel free to check out the links in the description below, and also please feel free to check out my tool store. The links are also in the description below. Next, I pull this plastic cap off just to give me a bit more room to get my brushes behind there. Then with my long arm rad roller, I get right behind the back of the radiator. I also hit the bracket as well. I just basically paint the bracket right at the back that the radiator sits on green, because it just looks tidier than seeing bits of paint on and off it. It's just better to paint the bracket in green. Anywhere where my roller can't get, I just touch it up with the paintbrush. If you would like to know how to paint a bedroom, please check out the card on the top right hand corner of the screen. Next, I cut in underneath the windowsill with a paintbrush, and then we get the long arm rad roller and we get it right down as far back of the radiator as possible. But when you're hitting the bracket, try not to cause drips. You should be able to get your Sash brush behind the radiator and actually paint the bit of the bracket to wipe any of the drips off. Right, and here's my top tip. As you can see, there's no chance of getting this mini roller behind this sort of dial here, because it's so close to the wall. But here's what we do. I turn the dial to 0, and then you can just simply unscrew these, and by turning the dial to 0, you know when you pull it on, you know to keep the 0 facing you, so you know exactly where it was when you took it off. See, again, we just repeat the process with a roller, touch up anywhere with the little Fitch or Sash brush where the roller can't reach. This was the first of 2 coats that I gave it. Once we had gave it its 2 coats and it was dry, we put on all the bits that we took off. And then here it is. All nice, clean, fully painted behind. No paint on the dials or the radiator. All looking nice, clean and solid. And that, guys, is how to paint behind the radiator. If you've got anything from this video, please like, share, subscribe. Please hit that notification bell if you want to be notified of any future videos, and please feel free to leave a comment down below in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.